Good Monday afternoon, everyone. I'm Margot Gray with your 48 FastCast. This is our digital version for your top headlines in a short, fast newscast that you can find online. A Lauderdale County man is taking a plea deal for the 2021 murder of his own wife. Lenerick Thompson was accused of killing his wife, Kashana Thompson, in Killen 4 years ago. He was on the run for 2 days, eventually arrested in Athens. His murder trial was slated to start today, but he entered a plea deal for manslaughter instead. So Thompson was sentenced to 25 years in prison. WAFF 48's Aria Pons is covering this case for you and will bring you more details starting at 4 o'clock on air for our newscast. We're also waiting to learn more information regarding an apparent murder-suicide in Huntsville. This would mark the second murder-suicide in 2 weeks. The incident took place last night around 5:30 on Keenan Road. Police say they found a man and woman dead in a bedroom. The names of the victims have not been released, and authorities say it is unclear what led up to this shooting. Of course, we'll bring you updates when they become available. Well, crews in Pennsylvania still at it at this point, working to respond to an explosion at a U.S. steel plant, with 1 killed and dozens injured. This is a look at the aftermath at the U.S. Steel coking plant just outside of Pittsburgh. Crews spent much of the afternoon removing rubble to try to reach more people who may still be trapped inside. At last check, at least 1 person was killed and 2 more are unaccounted for. The cause of the explosion is unknown at this time.
Well, starting off the work week with a little bit of cloud cover, and it was tough to find the sunshine. And with that cloud cover, we have a few showers out there. It's not widespread rainfall, but it's a little bit of something. And you can see it on the radar right now, moving from east to west, mainly along 65 in areas east. It is very isolated activity, but it is some rainfall, and it does confirm the cloud cover that we had out there during the day today. And it's all working around a big area of low pressure off to the east and throwing that rainfall back into our area. We'll keep a few showers in the forecast through the evening, with the higher chance being for areas east of I-65. Now, with the clouds and a little bit of shower activity, it's kept the temperatures down. It's still really humid outside, but temperatures today only topped out in the 80s, and that's where you all are right now, and that's where you'll stay through the evening hours, with that slight chance of a shower through the early evening hours. Once the rainfall starts to back off, it's partly cloudy overnight. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s, but a much higher rain opportunity comes in for tomorrow, and I'll time that out for you coming up in your full weather forecast.
Still ahead, Clift Farm in Madison is already bustling. It's a big development, but construction is not done yet. Of course, we'll tell you what you can expect in the coming months after the break. So dozens of businesses already call Clift Farm home, and there's more to come on the 500-acre Madison property. So in the coming months, residents can expect even more restaurants to pop up over at Clift Farm. According to Joey Cece with Breland Companies, these include Cooper's, Hawk, Grimaldi's, and Melt. Cece adds they are still filling out retail spaces on the property, focusing on quality of life businesses.
We've got over 25 restaurants now. We've got another 4 or 5 coming that are under construction. We've got 15 commercial businesses here. We're trying to bring all those amenities, quality of life things people need, the veterinarian, eye doctor, cleaners, those kind of things. Once you're at Clift Farm, you don't have to leave Clift Farm.
Well, there you have it. Cece expects those restaurants to finish construction in the next 6 to 9 months.
Now, your 48 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
We're tracking a little bit of rain here on the radar this afternoon. It's not heavy stuff, but it's some light showers working across Morgan County, Hartselle, Decatur, towards Priceville. A few showers were in and around the Huntsville area moments ago. And then you see a scattering of showers to areas east into Albertville, Fort Payne, down towards Gadsden. And a few showers will continue through the evening hours. Nothing terribly heavy, but still some light rain falling across the area. We could use more. Temperatures in the 80s today, held down because of a lot of cloud cover and those little spotty showers. They were out there this morning. They're out there now, and not 90 degrees, but if you walk outside, it's real humid. The humidity has gone up since the weekend, and therefore it might not hit 90 temperature wise, but it certainly feels like that with the humidity. Hour by hour forecast, the forecast model really playing this out more at 4 o'clock than it's going to be, but you get the idea. East to west movement and then fizzling out in the evening hours. By 8 o'clock, most locations should be dry, and overnight it'll be a partly to mostly cloudy night. Temperatures fall back in the 70s, but then tomorrow morning, a higher chance of rain moves in from the south. Now, I think this forecast model here is a bit too far west. I think it's going to be more areas east. So like if you're in Jackson, DeKalb County, Marshall County, eastern Madison County, probably a higher chance of rain tomorrow during the mid to late morning. And then there'll be another push of rain through the afternoon and for the evening. And it looks like right now most of the rain is going to fall for areas east of I-65, which means if you're west, like in Florence or the Shoals or Tuscumbia or Russellville, Phil Campbell, Red Bay, probably a lot lower chance of rain for your Tuesday, as it will favor the areas in green for your rain on Tuesday, and then lighter chances of rain for areas in the yellow. But the good news is if you miss out on Tuesday, try again, and there'll be another chance of rain for Wednesday and Thursday, and that looks to be more widespread. Even though the pops go down and the percentage goes down to 40, I still think areas west could get into some rainfall, and by the time we get to the end of the week, hopefully everybody has had some kind of rain this week. We all could use it, because the rain chance is going to go down this weekend, and I do think we'll be talking more about the heat and the humidity for both Saturday and Sunday, with high temperatures that will be in the low to mid 90s.
All right, that'll do it for your 48 FastCast. Stick around though before the 4 with AJ Wee, starting in just a few minutes right here online, and then join us for our newscasts on air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching and have a great afternoon.